Hello everyone, it's The Structure here, and I want to start a new different type of editing style, so if this video is a lot different compared to the other videos, then you'll see why. Anyways, welcome to a No Man's Sky video. I'm going to start making content on this game because I've always loved this game ever since I got it, and I've always thought about making content on this game. It's such an amazing game that I cannot stop playing. Anyway, the thing I want to talk about today are the space stations. Now, we know that the space stations have been getting tweaked, and there's a lot of things going on with the space stations. Many theories are going around saying, like, we're gonna get new space stations, new stuff to do in stations, and it's actually very possible. So let's break it down. Now, if you go into Korvax systems, you will see a third option here to feed curious circuits, and it spits out a binary code, which spells I see her. Now this refers to the Void Mother, the Atlantid, the Abyss, whatever you want to call her. This is related to the Void. So the Abyss is something that was created after Korvax Prime was destroyed. It is an amalgamation of metal and flesh, and Korvax Prime was destroyed by the Gek for Spawn. And the Abyss is a very interesting character. It's like this Atlas flesh abomination. It's such a strange thing to see. We haven't seen it yet. We don't know what it really is, but we know that whatever the Abyss is, she's evil. The Abyss is the entire reason behind the corruption, behind the corrupted Sentinels. That's why we have these new corrupted Sentinels that have glass shards in them. And that's why they're purple. The corruption is entirely from the Abyss. The Gek and the Vy'keen and the Korvax and the Sentinels, they all came from the Void. Their homeworlds are in the Void. And the Void is a completely different dimension from where we are. The 18 quintillion planets are in this universe. But we don't see what's in the Void because the Void is a completely separate dimension. So there's a lot of confusion between what the World of Glass is and the Void, so I'm going to clarify things. The World of Glass is a planet on its own. It's a corrupted planet, and this is the seed of the glass shards that we see corrupting our planets now. The World of Glass is just a planet. It's not a dimension. The World of Glass resides in the Void. The Realm of Glass that the content creators are talking about, that's not a dimension. That's just a world inside of the Void. Now that should clear things up. So then, why am I talking about the space stations? Well, we got that leak of the space stations, and their exteriors, they look complete, but we don't have the interiors yet. I'm pretty sure that the interiors are done now, but it was a huge leak that got spread around in March, and it was crazy because that made us believe that that was the next update. But now I feel like that this is the next update now too. I feel like the station override and the station overhaul in general is going to be the next update, and here are my reasonings. 1. This update we just got, Interceptor, adds a lot more lore to the reason why we might be getting a station overhaul. 2. The leak was found pretty early in development, which if it's in development and it's early, that means we might be getting it soon. And like I said, the exteriors, they looked finished, but the interiors were not. Now, what I want to see from a station overhaul is I want to see something like settlements, where you can claim your own station with a station override, finally giving it a use, and then we can customize the station to how we want, place things wherever we want. Unlike settlements, where we can place things wherever we want, color the station whatever we want. I will have a black and red space station any day, and actually have station ownership. Now the station core that's right behind me, I would like for that to have a use now as well. And I'm going to tie this in with what was added in this update. So the harmonic camps, where you go ahead and grab your Sentinel multi-tool and you can find other dissonance spikes and ships, you can see that there is a station core behind the camp. It's still powered on. It's in an emergency mode, like an SOS. It's broken and it's still blinking. Now, why is it there? Now, personally, I think the station core is going to be a gateway to the Void. It's gonna be our ticket to get inside of that dimension. That's what I think the station override is going to be used for. So we get this ownership but then we also get the ability to travel to the void whenever we so choose. And they could put a time limit on that, or they could just have another gateway to get out and back to the reality that we live in right now. It's a very interesting topic. So that's what I think the stations are going to be used for. A gateway to the void, and finally have some ownership of a station where you make a home base on your station, just like you do on your freighter, and just like you do in settlements. You have a little office in your settlement. You could have the same thing in a station, or you could live on the station like a freighter. And honestly, it would be kind of a cool feature. I'm just getting excited thinking about it. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you too much. That's my thoughts, and that's what I think is coming next for No Man's Sky. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.